Christian Pulisic, of course, one of the players that Chelsea could bring in. They spent a lot of money on him.
Yep.
Early reviews?
I thought he did well in this game. I thought he looked sharp. I thought he scored a good goal. He was unlucky that it was slightly offside, but he still had a lot to do. Went past the defender and stuck it in the bottom corner. So, listen, I'll be surprised. I don't think that's not surprised, but if I'm Frank Lampard, I'm playing Mason Mount on one side and I'm playing Pulisic on the other side, and I play Giroud through the middle. Because Mount's looked good. For me, Pulisic's looked good. Tammy Abrahams is not a centre forward in the Premier League, and you have to play Giroud.
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, I thought Pedro was quite busy.
Yeah,
pacey to be, but Mason Mount. I mean, he did well. Come on, as a young boy, took a great penalty. You know, fair play, standing up and taking a penalty like that, and an occasion like this. But you know, from Pulisic's point of view, I think Frank Lampard's going to have to get a settled front three that can work together, left, right, through the middle, and it's probably going to be Giroud. And I would say it's probably going to be, I think it's going to be Pedro and Pulisic. But I think Pulisic, I thought he played well. I thought he had a quiet 20 minutes, but then the second half of the first half, I thought he looked really sharp. And once he gets more game, don't forget, he came off the bench at Man United when the game was pretty much gone. He's got the ability to play in the Premier League and create, and he's going to have to for the money that they've paid for him and the position that they're in.
Were you surprised by the scenes at the end?
What, in terms of what?
The celebratory nature from Liverpool and the disappointment from Chelsea, considering this was a game that we didn't really pay too much attention to.
No, because I just think Klopp,
in the lead up to it.
I just think Klopp is trying to get this Liverpool team in the mentality of winning, trying to win everything.
Right.
Like the halcyon days when he was there, when they were just wiping teams away. And the winning habit is a good habit. And whether it's on penalties or 4 or 5-0. And I think that's the thing with Klopp. He wants to be, like, of course he doesn't, but he wants his time at Liverpool, how long that is, to be the biggest success it can be. If he can add a Premier League title to this, and more importantly, the Champions League, then that's what he's all about.
Do you think he's thinking about, I hope all these people that said I can never win a final, I hope they're all queuing up to congratulate.
It's Craig right, though. Is it trying to get it in the DNA?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Once it's in there, I'll tell you what, it's a formidable thing to carry around with you. I'll tell you what, though, losing, as I was talking about Chelsea, it does the same thing the other way around. And
also, this has proved to be a massive bonus prize for Adrian. We talked about the fact that Liverpool have got a nice run, but it could be a game against Southampton where you have to pull off a big save, things like that. This kind of takes it up a level, doesn't it? It's perfect.
Well, listen, I've never had a free transfer. I've never been given one. So... There you go. I'm not going to use him as an example because he's not normal. But I would assume that when you're given a free, you're probably lower than a snake's belly. So what a turnaround, as Craig said, and it can only lift him and make him better.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.